Hi everyone, it's Sarah here, your Aussie Ajma, and today I'm going to talk to you about a few differences between Korean culture and Australian culture. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Let's go! Kaja! So today we have two recipes. So both of them are covering, well, it's pretty much showing a Korean breakfast and an Australian breakfast that are very similar yet also a little different, obviously because Vegemite's not really a thing over in Korea. So the first thing we have is toast. We're going to butter the toast and we're going to put lots of Vegemite on this toast. That's only me though because I'm that used to it. And if you keep looking, this is why it is very important if you are from another culture trying Vegemite for the first time that you must have a lot of butter. Because with the butter and egg, it actually cuts out the saltiness of the Vegemite, which is crucial. So in one of my past videos, I interviewed Cocoon and they made the mistake. I did warn them. They paid me out for having gin ramyun mild and that they said it tasted sweet. But that's okay because I got them back by them trying Vegemite. And I did say you need to have butter on toast. So this is butter on toast with Vegemite and an egg. And here's me enjoying my buttered toast with the Vegemite and an egg. Now it looks pretty scrappy, but I can assure you it's delicious. I feel like inserting a but I'm seriously enjoying this toast right now. The second counterpart is the Korean counterpart. So this is a cultural difference. So instead of using Vegemite and rice, Vegemite and toast, I'm using soy sauce and rice. So here's a quick rice which I was able to prepare in 2 minutes flat. Not. And I'm going to add a mixture of gochujang, soy sauce, as well as some rice syrup, I think it is, and also sesame seeds, like a sesame oil and sesame seeds as well. So once we've made up that little sauce, and I'm just going to mix. And I'm going to put the egg over the top of the rice and then add the soy sauce mixture, which is like putting the Vegemite onto the toast. And then adding the egg on top and absolutely enjoying this too. And I'm going to insert another num 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 yum 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 crunch crunch. Thanks for watching, everyone. 안녕. One of the main differences between Australian culture and Korean culture is obviously language. So in Australia we speak English, in Korea it is 한국어. So one thing I found really fascinating is, like for example, the other day when I was at a Korean missions fete, I came across a whole bunch of children's books. Now, working in a school library, I love children's books, and I found something very interesting. So, at school, we have a book called Our Babies. So this is just a little bit of the book. I won't go into too much detail because of copyright and everything. But obviously the English version says Our Babies. And it says, for the best children's books, look for the bear. It says, on a tree, in the woods, 3 baby owls, Sarah and Percy and Bill, sit and think and wait for their owl mother to come home. So isn't that gorgeous? Now, and then when I went to this fete, I found the Korean version, but it doesn't actually just say Our Babies, it has the word mum in it. So it's 엄마를 기다리는 아기 울빼미. So I had a brief translation. Thank goodness for Google Translate, that's for sure. It's something about mum's babies or waiting for babies. So isn't that just the most beautiful thing? So I was able to find both of these books in English and in Hangul, and written in Hangul, and I was just so like, look at that. And yeah, so that's one main difference between Australian culture and Korean culture. How cool were those cultural differences? There are so many more that I could have shared with you, but please let me know in the comments what cultural differences you have found between your culture and Korean culture. Thank you again so much for watching, everyone. Annyeong.